What happened after you took him to the house?
We talked, had some drinks. I knocked him out, and that was the first time.
I see no end in sight, so I decided to make my own ending.
Do you remember killing her?
Yeah, possibly. We're not going into details here.
No, but how did you kill her?
Probably strangulation.
How do you know when they're dead?
How? I don't know, just do.
I was raging inside. There was just incredible energies, positive and negative, depending on a mood that would trigger one or the other.
Many people murder due to life at home or their own mental illnesses taking over them. Some do it for attention because they feel neglected and want anybody to notice them. Some do it out of pain and anger towards another person. But they don't just wake up one day and decide, today I feel like murdering someone. They take countless hours, days, even months foiling out a plan in order for them to try and get away with murder. Although some murderers say that they want to be caught because they have nothing left to live for and want their pain to end. Sometimes it can also be due to mental disorders. Several of these can lead to someone having the intentions to kill, but this does not mean that everyone who has these disorders will become a killer. The first is schizophrenia. People with schizophrenia tend to be distant from reality and will at times have a psychotic episode where they lose touch with reality. They will experience hallucinations, delusions, cognitive difficulties, and sometimes psychotic episodes. It is during the psychotic episodes that a person with this illness may choose to commit murder. Another is psychopathy. This is when the person has no empathy or sympathy for another. There are many different traits to a psychopath, and looking at each individually, it is easy to see how a psychopath could potentially become a murderer. Having no empathy means they don't feel bad about things and show lack of emotion. For example, if someone has to come up to a psychopath and say their cat had just died, the psychopath wouldn't feel bad for the person in any way. So if a psychopath was to choose to murder, they won't think that they did anything wrong and could easily still go about living their lives in peace. There are many different reasons as to why people choose to commit murder, and most of them have to do with their own personal problems or mental illnesses. In courtrooms, the term mental illness is brought up a lot and can often give an offender less of a sentence.
So you called the police, but at that point you had already decided.
We had decided not to.
You weren't going to say anything.
We had decided that our feeling was not, we'll just explain what happened and it'll be okay. We were very stunned, and we felt that we would go to jail, obviously, and it was a selfish reason to just not want to have to go through that.
And so, because she wasn't taking care of you and your family, you decided to kill her. Did you think about discussing it with her instead of killing her?
I didn't think it wouldn't do anything.
You thought it won't do any good to talk to her, so I'll just kill her.
Could you tell us how many people you killed?
About 36 people. You can't imagine what people have told me when they hired me to go and kill a person for them. After I get paid, they told me, you know what, Martinez? I feel a weight has lifted from my heart.
You people have done everything in the world to me. Doesn't that give me equal right? Maybe I should have killed 400 or 500 people, then I would have felt better. Then when I felt like I really offered society something.
Excitement, really. If you are a serial killer, you can't really stabilize it. But if it's done in a pattern, the same way all the time, or the same kind of weapon, it ain't it's a pattern, same way. Otherwise you're losing the same thrill all the time, in the same matter of way.